For example, so you are part of very large organization, and Microsoft is really progressive with their design. I'm part of big organization as well. And I think some of the viewers, and myself included, I would be interested to know if you ever have to convince someone that design thinking is the right approach for them. Or
every
if
day.
You
have to do that every day.
Okay.
Yeah, because even in a large organization, it's like the problem with design thinking is I think many people have really bad experience with design thinking. Like I once had a customer and I explained, let's have design thinking. I said, why? I said, because it's going to help your project. Was it, the last time I had a guy coming doing a design thinking workshop, we built like spaghetti towers. And I didn't get the point. So, yeah. And maybe that's why my passion for teaching people moderation is every bad workshop is basically like ruining like the benefit of design thinking. You have a top manager who has been in one workshop and what he's going to say is, forget about it, this is just a waste of time. And you can come back many, many times. It takes you a lot of convincing to have this person being interested in design thinking because for him it's just, yeah, it's posted and then we had fun and we had a picture, but there was no result.
One of the questions about figures of authority or, let's say an owner of a workshop, product champion, whatever you would call it, and dealing with them. For example, myself, I dealt a lot with people who don't want to be there or owners who are doing that because someone else told them to do that. Do you have any tips of how to approach that?
You mean someone that is ordered to go to the workshop because he got an email from a superior that just said, I expect you to go, and
most likely.
And he's like, I have so much to do. I have like 100,000 emails and now I need to waste my complete day there.
Yeah.
So one thing I in general do is if I see there's resistance, I always openly talk about it. So if I come in a room and I just have the feeling no one wants to be here, then I'll just have a short conversation about it. For me, it's always important. I'm never going to force anyone to do something in a workshop he does not want to do. For example, if I ask people to sketch and someone does not want to sketch, I'm never going to force them to say, okay, it's no problem, just write it down. Maybe you don't want to draw. And the same is in general true for a workshop. You can't force people to do things. You need their consent. So if you don't have any consent, you need to ask people. But I think this is also kind of a trick with the poster because people are super curious. Usually when they come in the room, it's like, okay, why is this poster hanging here? So this is already your first kind of engagement point. They ask questions. Yeah. Then in all of my workshop, I have name cards. So usually like the first, either they're empty on the table. So when the people trickle in, I just come and say, hello, my name is Sean. Could you please put your name here on the name card? And I have mine where it's already shown. It's like you already kind of established the way you're going to have the conversation. And it's very rare that people are kind of hostile. It's like this person put so much time into actually prepare it, so he probably has a plan. And I think what people really resist is meetings with no agenda. Just come here, spend your time and solve a problem. If you tell the people why you're here, then almost everybody is ready to do it. And that's true for almost everything in life. Like, please come to the school. Why? Well, because we have a problem with your child. Well, I'll go. But if you just get the notice, please come to school. Why? This is always the question. If you can give people a good reason, and I think and this is why I call it billboard, because I think the poster itself is a promotion for many, many things. First of all, it's a promotion when you come in the workshop. But then the second thing is we have so many innovation workshops where there's no results. We have great hackathons. We had fantastic ideas. Then you investigate a half a year later, what happened? Nothing. Why? You had these fantastic ideas, nothing came out. Well, because they can't sell their idea. And the idea from the poster is that you're combining two things, advertising and design thinking at the same time. The visuals on the poster comes from design thinking. This is my method, it's emphasis map, it's a stakeholder map, whatever it is. But the result that you have is this huge poster. And this is nothing as advertising. I often have workshops where like you're finished and the poster is there and someone pops his head into the room. What are you doing? We have a workshop. Okay, this looks interesting. So you're in the selling mode. And I think that's a kind of a trick. And so when people are resist, then it's only because they say, I'm here and I don't know what you're expecting. By framing this, I think it just reduces the chances of people being very reserved about you having this moderation or the workshop from the beginning on.